Time to make a malt liquor video. Alright, so I just came down to the coast to, got some snacks. Some, potato treats. Came down to the coast to look at buying a house, and it looks good. It doesn't look great, but it looks good. The, tiny house, tiny little property. Let's get this cracked open. But I don't know, man, like for the price that they're asking for, I can't imagine finding anything else. I think actually it's undesirable to the vast majority of people, so it's going for a low price. So maybe I actually get some money knocked off, but I don't know. Let's get some of this down. I don't know, I'll have to work out the nuts and bolts. I'm just gonna mull over the idea. I'm not gonna try to do any serious thinking until tomorrow. I'm just gonna let the thinking happen. But anyway, I'm out here at the coast, loving it. I told Ted Barris, the fire-breathing idiot, if he wanted to meet me, he could text me. He did not text me. I assumed that it was last minute. It's no big deal. But that would have been fun. Would have been fun to meet Ted. I hope I'm well lit. What else? Oh, I was so panicked rushing out here. I'm glad actually I prioritized the way I did. I could have planned a little bit better, but as it was, like, the banking thing took longer than I expected. So I drove out here with no camping equipment. I got my laundry. I brought my laundry, so I brought all my blankets and sheets and stuff like that. So I bought a tent when I got out here, and there was a nice tent on sale for, it's like 40 bucks. It's okay. Actually, I almost bought an $80 tent. It was so sweet, but I've got so many tents, and here I just bought another one. Good Lord. Keel's running around having a great time. He loves it out here. Thinking about living out here, man. Something else, something else. Where I come home from work at night, there's a group of homeless people panhandling on a certain corner, and the more and more of them are showing up. And they all have their grocery carts, and then they strung a tarp over their grocery carts. But there's little kind of like living spaces, like for crouching, not really living, but just kind of getting out of the weather. And driving through here, I saw one homeless guy. So on that one corner, there's 5, and there are homeless on every corner in that 2 intersections. There's homeless on every single corner. So 8 corners of homeless. Be nice to get away some of that. Oh, so the house I'm looking at is actually zoned for industrial, which I don't think that's such a bad thing. Like say a store, like a big store opened up, and developed that property. I don't see that as I see that as actually better than a bunch of apartment complexes. Let's have some snacks. I'm a little flustered. I didn't even put the cap in my pocket. All right, so the drawback, one of the drawbacks is there is this abandoned garage and a driveway that goes right along the side of the house. And so this abandoned garage is pretty much in my backyard. As like where a fence would be, there's the garage wall. So the garage wall is like on the property line. Either side of the house is so narrow that I wouldn't be able to get anything into the backyard other than like a bicycle. Like I wouldn't be able to put the tiny house in the backyard. So the parking is the same width of the outside of the front of the house, so it's really small parking. pretty much on the road, like a little square gravel patch. I don't know, like I might have to sell some stuff, might have to sell a lot of my things. That's how small this house is. Like the lot's like 0.06, you know, it's like 0.006 or something like that of an acre. It's like you could spit across the whole thing. But if you want more than that, you're going to spend a fortune. I don't know. It might even be something I could afford part-time. The flood insurance is $1,800, about. Imagine. You almost like want a flood just to get your money's worth. I bought my JoJo's at a market that I know of. They sell them by weight at the market. No, wait a minute, that's a different market. I went to the wrong market. There's one market that sells it by weight, and another that sells it by piece. And I bought the one that sells it by the piece. Like it's $1.95 for 6. You know, what are you gonna do? I didn't charge up my camera. Didn't charge up my laptop. I got in a tent space that doesn't have electricity. I'm just gonna like whatever. Probably gonna be doing more thinking than anything else. I don't need a lot of distractions, I guess. The drive out here took 2 hours and 14 minutes to get to the house. As you look out the front windows, actually there's like one narrow front window. So you're standing out in the front yard because you're really not like, that window is actually like in the entryway either. Like the house really, like as far as like getting in the house, as far as windows go, like little teeny windows that don't really look at anything. I don't think I mind that. That's not too bad. But anyway, the view across the street's beautiful. It's like a farmer has got cows grazing this coastal field. Next door neighbors are a big family of. They look Mexican maybe. Big family of Mexicans. There's a couple like three race cars in the front yard. I don't know, that might be it. That might all I have to say. Malt liquor. It's nice to have a Colt 45. I haven't had a Colt 45 in a long time. Probably since the last time I was at the coast. Alright. Peace out, guys. Wish me good luck.